It's Deanna from Vintage Cottage Stitches. I'm outside today. I thought we could enjoy some of the Michigan nice weather finally. I don't know if you can see it, but Michigan, the northern part, is dealing with some flooding issues, and I'll show you after, but the water is coming right up on my seawall, and the wind isn't helping. But so far so good. Usually the water's like 2.5 feet down from here. My dogs like it because they can just go to the lake and just drink. They don't have to worry about getting in the water. So, okay, so this is going to be a short video today. I told you last time that I was going to list my house, and I did. It sold before it even made it to the market. Someone asked to see it early because they were traveling. They had their agent come in and do a walkthrough, video walkthrough, and we've already had the inspection. One of my doors, my sliding doors, some pieces fell out of it the other day, so I had called for that, and then they just wanted them to look at one portion of the lower door, and I'm going to have them look at all. I have 3 sliding doors, so I'm going to have them look at all of those just to make sure everything's okay. They do want in May 20th, so I never expected this. I thought it would be on the market for a while, and then I would have time to get in, but I don't blame them. They want to enjoy the lake, so I just have a lot of stuff to move. So I'm actually, when I'm done recording this video, I am going downstate by my kids, and I am looking at houses. Hopefully I can find one that I can get into right away. A lot of the houses that I'm looking at are empty, so that's a bonus. I really wanted a pool, so some of them have pool. Some of them have community pools, which I wouldn't mind that either, because at least I could take my grandkids swimming and I wouldn't have to maintain it. So I'll keep you updated on my search, but that's my nerves have been at high peak. Just the thought that I'm doing this all by myself is a lot. So I hate to leave all the things that my husband did to this house, but yet it's just a house, and I'd rather be by my grandkids so I could have one-on-one time with them. I don't get to do that up here because they're all in school and they can't miss school. So all I have is if they come up for a weekend or if they're off school. In the summer, I get like a week visit, but that's only in the summer. So I'm gonna go look at houses. I'm really excited for it. Remember, I told you at the beginning of, well, when I came back, I guess, that my word of the year was breathe. So it's definitely, I guess I picked the right word. So, all right, so let's get into my stitching. I have not stitched that much this week. I mean, I guess I did. I worked on 3 projects, and I got quite a bit accomplished on the 3 projects that I worked on, but I didn't get my finished ones FFO'd, and I've been spending a lot of time on Zillow and Realtor.com, so that's where my time has gone this week. All right, so the first one that I'm going to show you is, my bags are probably not in the right order. Okay, the first one that I'm going to show you, let's see if I turn it, is in this Tilda bag. This one is made by Nana Jody. Okay, this pattern is this one. I hope it's not too glary. It's by Crochet to Go-Go, and it's called Babo Natali 2024. I really wanted to make Christmas ornaments. I started up here in this area, or maybe it was the other area. I guess it was over here. I'm backwards. I started over here and I did do the snow, but I'm wondering if I want to cut it down a little bit in size. I am doing this on cottage stone 36 count from Color and Cotton, and I've converted all my flosses to Color and Cotton. So these are in pattern order, and this is what I'm using. So they're listed exactly as they are on the pattern. I just didn't write down their color and then my color after it. Okay. I did take out some things. I don't know if you can see it, but his coat is really busy. And I like traditional Santas. So I took the swirls out of the coat. I took the pocket out of the coat, and I took the trees and reindeer out of the coat, just to simplify it. And I'm not quite sure I'm going to do the black dots in his fur portions of his suit. Okay, so this one, sorry, I just have a little ottoman in front of me. I like my big table. Okay, so here is where I got to. I did leave the spaces for the little black spots, but I think I'm going to fill them in and just continue with the rest of it. And that's like a creamy color because his beard is white. So that's as far as I got on him. And that's a lot of fill-in his suit. So that'll be nice. Okay, so next up, put this away so I don't lose anything. I'm gonna take it with me when I go downstate. Next up, I have my tomato bag. I need to put some stiffener in this bag. It's a bag I made. Okay, next up is the quilting bee. And I am changing my colors. I am stitching this on Cream and Sugar, and it's I think it's 36 count. I can look at it. I'll look at that in a second after I show you. So I did get a start on that. I haven't received my second one yet, but I'm making my machine teal. You can see it. So I'm starting to outline the machine, and then I did get, this top border is done. So I decided I'm going to work on, I'm trying to get this to not glare. I'm going to work on a border at a setting. So I've got 3 more settings to finish that, and then it's going to take a little bit to fill in the machine, but I am going to keep working on it. I would like to have an office in my new home where it has French doors or something, so I can make that my sewing area, and then I'll have my long arm and stuff in the basement. So I'm also looking for a finished basement. Okay, but I'm loving the colors of this, and it looks perfect on the fabric. Let's see if you can see it from back here. It looks perfect on the fabric. And I've got enough fabric to do the other 5. It's a club through Fat Quarter Shop, and you get a pattern every other month. So the next one should be coming rather quickly. And that one, I think I changed all the colors. So I'm in the process of it. I've only actually picked out a few of the colors because I'm not quite sure what color I want to do this quilt that's on the bottom. So I've got to figure that out. So I've just picked out a few of the colors. This is my card for that one. And so far the colors that I have picked out, I love. My border color, I'm going to continue that on all 6 of them. So that will all stay the same color. And they actually filled in the flowers on it. I'm not. I'm letting the cloth just come through so it looks more lacy. So I'm not going to fill in those flowers. Okay, so again, those are the colors that I've picked so far. Okay. And let me look at my fabric because it says the count on it. It is a 36 count. I love cream and sugar. Okay, so that's that one. And these are the colors that I have picked out so far. So my border is 07, DMC 07. And then I've picked out 2 reds. I haven't gotten to that yet. And then my 2 tealy blues. So I'm really liking those colors. Okay, and then the next project that I worked on is my Reflexisol G Ledger 1898, and this one. I am going to do some more shading on it. I've got the walnut shells from Country Sampler. I did some spots with that. They look two placed, so I decided that I'm going to stitch some of the alphabet and try it behind an alphabet and see how it does if I put some on there right after. If not, I might go to more of a coffee stain. I have to get some coffee because I don't have any, but I guess I do have a Keurig coffee. I guess I could try that. But I'm excited to get to the house. I think the house is very pretty. The whole thing is beautiful. It's just elegant. Okay, so on this, I am stitching it on 36 count palette. I'm not sure who dyes the palette. They didn't have the dyer listed. I got it from Shepherd's Bush when I went to Stitch West, and I'm using all the called for flosses. So I have not switched anything yet. My pink's a little ghosty, but I'm okay with that. These are, it's all DMC, and these are the colors. And they look very pretty. Last week I was giving myself a heart attack. Last week, that's oh, that's one of the movers that I called. I'll call them back. Last week, I gave myself a little heart attack because I was questioning myself that I used the fabric the correct way, and I did. So that was a good thing. I don't know. I just questioned myself. Okay, I'm using my. This one is a hoop on the front of the bag. This is a bag that I made, and out of that Shepherd's Bush, all called for flosses. Okay, so here is what I was able to get done. Because I was questioning myself, I just was making double sure that I got it right. So I continued the alphabet down. I think, just so I knew I had enough room. And then I was working on this border to take it down, and I'm good. I'm good. I framed myself, so I haven't tried to cut down a frame yet like my husband showed us, but I'm, let's see the whole thing. But I'm kind of excited to try to do it. I don't want to bug people, but I really do like thrifting frames. Say that twice fast. Okay, so Like I said, the spots kind of look not good, but I'm going to add more and maybe extenuate some of those. So I'm going to try before next time to put something over walnut shells or coffee over some letters. But I'm loving that one. And that is, here's all my colors with, kind of like the sun. Here's all my colors with the project. And it's looking very nice. And I did iron today for you guys. I must have bumped my head. Okay, and then next I have haul. I don't have very much. I've been kind of busy. I really do have enough stuff, but you know, I keep adding to it. So next up is A Worthy Patriot. This is from my haul. I finally received my fabric. I just received it today, actually. And let me try to get in here. I have a bag of floss in here. I don't know if it's extra. I'll have to check what I did. I was prepping for it, and this is my fabric. It's the called for from Cedar River Linens. It's the coffee stain. There are colors on it. I'm really excited to start this one. And now I can. I just have to put a needle in here. I do have some more flosses in a bag that I ordered, so I'll have to look at that because I don't know what I was doing. But again, that's the Worthy Patriot. This is also a bag that I made. It's a flag bag, and I received this at a retreat. And I thought it went perfectly with the bag. And I also have a flag charm on it. It's upside down, but yeah. Okay. So that was my first piece of haul. Okay, and then I am in the club for the stitchery for the tea, what is it called? For the love of tea, I guess. So this is month number 3. I haven't done one yet. I've watched the videos. I was gonna try to catch up on them in this week, and that didn't happen. So in this club, this is the project. And in this one, we received all the threads. We received a little typed out lemon and honey. So you can put this on your block. I have not decided still what I'm doing with my blocks, but I will. I don't know if I'm going to use them all separate or if I'm going to use them together. I'm not sure. So this is the piece. So I was just going to do them and hold on to them for a bit. We do get this piece of aged paper. It's got little, I guess it's a fusible web, but it's rough on the edges, and we received that with it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'll figure that out. I just have had too many things preoccupying me. Okay. That was my club. And then I have one more piece of haul. I was watching, I think it was, I can't think of it. My mind was just rolling. I don't know if it was on Instagram I guess it had to be on Instagram, or if it was on Facebook. I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess Instagram. But when I'm stitching with the hoop, usually I have my lamp coming over. It's a magnification, so I keep it covered when I'm not using it. It's right inside my large window in my home. And I look through the magnification glass. I told you last time that I had bought a long time ago Lori Holt's 5.0 readers, and there's a piece of hair in my face. And I tried them for the first time, and I could stitch without magnification, which is really nice because it's kind of a pain looking through the magnifier and watching TV. So I would have to have that a little lower so I could look up and look at the TV, and it just was always there. So I have been just stitching with that light on, which it's not very bright overhead, but I've been stitching with that light on and with her 5.0 glasses. Well, then I saw this post, and my dog's barking at a bunny. We have a lot of bunnies this year. I saw in a post that someone was using their lap desk, which mine's really small. I think I'm going to get a larger lap desk. I put this piece of, it's like a gripper thing, and I bought this, it came from, I can't remember the name of the company. They sell the applique. It's the applique tools, the steel tools. I got it from them, so my stuff doesn't slide right off, which hopefully I can find a desk with that on it. But this is just two-way taped on here. I put a paper clip on here. I can take that part out too, but I don't. And I put the large Lori Holt needle scissor minder. And then I've got my scissors right there. And this lamp is what I bought. And I thought I'm gonna try it because it's flexible. It will move any direction. So I kind of have it more coming towards me, which won't bother other people in the room, which now I live alone, so that's not an issue like it used to be. But if my kids are visiting or whatever, sometimes they complain about my light because it's distracting to the TV. So, but this light clips on. It does plug in. It's a USB port. So when I go to retreats, I can use my battery pack, and I can use it with that, or I can plug it on. But I'm really liking this lamp. I'm really liking it. I'm gonna take it with me. I'm gonna go stay with my daughter that was on the Flosstube with me, and she's gonna try it out, and then maybe we'll find the lap desk we want. I would like to find a lap desk that has a cup hole, so I could put a thread or holder with it. But this is a good travel way if I'm stitching in a hoop. So, and I guess I could probably snap it to a table because it's got a pretty big snap. I'm using my wrong hand. Don't have as much strength. It's a tight clip, but it opens pretty wide. So I could probably put it on a table and just turn the lamp back towards my chair, or pull it back, move the clip to the end of the board so it's closer to me, and just pull it back or turn it if I clip it to a table. So I'll try that out at StitchCon this year. But that's my other purchase. I just received that 2 days ago, so I've been stitching with it one time because I didn't stitch last night, and because we just got the results of the inspection, and it's a done deal. So it's less than 30 days that I have to be out. So I priced one moving company. They wanted $55,000 to move me. Like, are you kidding me? And then I priced another moving company, and they're at like $12,000. That's to come and pack everything and move me. So I'm waiting on a quote from one more. But like I said, I have to know where I'm going before I can book it. I really don't want to have to move my furniture and store it somewhere. I mean, I could stay with my daughter, but I would rather just move it once, not move it twice. So that's the thing. So I have to have stuff that's empty, houses that are empty, or where they've already purchased a home. So I'll keep you updated on that. I don't know where I'm going to be. I might be around boxes when I record again. I'll try to record every week that I can. I'm sure I'll be able to record next week. My sister's going to come back with me and help me pack some fabric. I think I'm going to get another one of the UPS boxes, and because we know I have a lot of fabric. And I was going to try to get that box up to where they'll bring the box when I ask them to. That way I could get the furniture in and like the kitchen stuff, all that stuff. But the craft stuff can come a little later when I'm ready for it, so I'm not bombarded with everything all at once. So that's all I have for the day. I am going to, let me just pick up the stand. I'm going to show you the lake where it's so flooded. You can see my seawall here, and the water's coming right up it. But I'm not very far off the lake. Our grass is starting to turn green, but not in all the spots. But this is my view of the lake. I'm gonna miss it, but I'll be by my grandkids, so that is my main concern. There's Cody. He's been good while I've been videotaping. Okay, so I will try to see you next week, and I hope you get a lot of stitching done and that you have a great week. Thanks for watching. Bye.